Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Emmanuel Playhouse, magically turned from a church to a playhouse. But I would submit that we are still worshiping tonight. So we hope that you enjoy our show. We have 36 people involved with this show, 36 of your Emmanuel family from age 5 to 88. So that has been a challenging span. But I think they have all done well. They've been working for 9 weeks, sometimes 3 rehearsals in a week to bring you this show. It's a humorous take on a serious and important story of the birth of Jesus, our Savior, Messiah, and King. It's funny, but listen for that message under there. Tonight's presentation includes participation on your part. You don't have to dance, breathe. But we are going to ask you to sing. So you may have noticed in your program that you have words to 3 hymns. They are the last 3 songs in the show before the curtain call. And I'll turn around and wave at you. And we're going to have the lights bright enough for you to be able to see the words. We would like for you to sing those last 3 songs with us. One note about the organization at the end of the show. After the curtain call, there will be an opportunity for pictures. We would like to get a picture or 2 of the entire cast, but then if you want pictures of your individual star, you can certainly take those as well. There'll be a short break right after that while the cast goes back down to conference room 1 and takes off their costumes. We've told them that they can't have dinner until they're on the hangers. We'll see how well that works. But you all can head for the I started to say cafeteria, for the parish hall. And your cast member or your crew member will join you as soon as their costumes are put away. I think that is it. On with the show. I don't know what that means. Yes.
Unleaded, whisper in their ear and keep the cows in the barn.
I'm sorry, Flo, what did you just say?
Javas are coffee, unleaded means decaf, and whisper in their ears means sweet talk, with sugar.
There's so much to learn. And what's keep the cows in the barn?
It means no cream.
How am I ever going to remember everything?
Oh, just stick with me, honey, and you will pick it up in no time. It is just another great night shift at the Emmanuel Pub, the friendliest and finest diner in all of Bethlehem.
Is this
Yes, and you know, all our workers have to learn our jingle.
Jingle? What's a jingle? Do we get spoons? I mean, bells?
No bells. But the dishwasher guys do get an apron full of spoons, and they go out in the streets and they jingle up a store. And then when people come to find out what all the noise is about, they sing them our song. It's a new thing they call advertising. But where would you like to sit? Would you like a table or the counter?
Counter would be fine. But I have a question.
Well, I always have an answer.
None of them ever short, buddy. You better sit down because this could take a while.
Stick a fork in it, Mo. So, what's your question?
What's the falafel?
What's a falafel?
I'm from out of town. Way out of town. The Boondocks, a little place called Moyak.
Well, a falafel is a little taste of heaven fried up in a ball about this big. Around these parts, it's everyone's favorite food.
In my neck of the woods, we call that a hush puppy eating with free sea trout.
A what? That's a weird name for a food.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, you better lock up your dogs and goldfish while this fella's here in town. And hey, who are you? Are you with that hush puppy man?
Oh, no, Mo. She's our new waitress. Her name is Lydia. I told you I was going to hire someone new.
You sure did. It was probably when I was down watching the Nazareth pomegranates and the Bethlehem lentils chariot race.
Oh, and here I thought you'd be a fan of the Sandbridge locust, seeing as you like to gobble up everything in sight. Anyway, I thought I would train her on the night shift so she could slide right into the day shift. So, Lydia, try to keep up with me. Most people who eat in the Emmanuel Pub are regulars. They're here all the time, so you have to take good care of them.
All right. Are there any regulars here tonight?
Oh, hey, this census is driving me up the Jericho Wall.
For sure. Well, and here are two self-righteous
Regulars right now.
We're full to overflowing and everyone wants extra sackcloths.
For sure. Oh, ladies, just sit down, take a load off.
I can't sit down, I'm too worked up.
For sure.
For sure.
You can stand there and Mo, stick a fork in it.
I think I'll just have a seat.
Oh, you can sit, yes, for sure. So,
I'll just have a coffee.
oh, okay. So that's Miss Bala. She manages the Sabbath Inn. And her close friend, Miss Lila, she is the lead presenter at the First Sabbath Temple.
What's a presenter?
She leads the singing at the temple, although some say she wails like a constipated donkey. And Miss Fowler, well, you know, she's just all stressed out from all the folks in town for the census. And then that table there is the geezer table. Their wives send them down when they need some space. We see them quite a bit. And then that table over there, they're the night shift workers at the clay pot factory down the road.
Well, what do they make?
About 30 shekels an hour and a small basket of figs.
I mean, what is made at the clay pot factory?
Seriously. Well, they take clay out of the ground and they add a little bit of water and they heat it up and they make it nice and round and pretty soon they make clay pots.
It's real high-tech stuff.
Wow. Stick a sock in that, Mo.
Wow.
Hey, good to see y'all. Hey.
Hey, look who just got back today. The shepherds, they are here to stay. The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back again.
Funny, Mo, but don't quit your day job. Never heard that ditty before.
I'd be way before my time as a rock star.
This group are the shepherds from the field east of town. They work the night shift, and they've been coming here for years.
Okay. You must know them well?
Like my own kids. That's Skip and Scamp and Biff and Buffy and Tammy and Tommy.
There sure are a lot of them.
Yeah, but that's only the half of them. They can't leave the sheep all at one time. There's 6 others out in the field abiding over their flocks, keeping watch over them by night.
Wow.
And the other shift will be in later, but now, Lydia, here's your first table.
Oh, hi. May I take your name? No, can I take your order?
Oh, mercy, that'll never work. You have to do this. Hey, what do you have?
I'll have a glass of chocolate goat milk and a bowl of shredded wheat.
Okay, Mr. Mo, may I please have one order of chocolate?
No. 1 muddy moo and a bale of hay.
Mo, I see you now have manna on the menu. Is it real manna or that substitute manna stuff in the ad? Oh, Hannah, I can't believe it's manna.
Well, Biff, you know God has the only original manna recipe. He's not sharing it with anybody. But here at the Emmanuel Pub, we make the best manna that is humanly possible.
Okay, and you? Hey, Tommy, what do you have?
What do you have? Order it up. We serve it fresh, deep fried, and well done. You don't have to sit there wishing you were feasting from our kitchen. Step right up and tell us what do you have.
All right, Scamp, you have looked long enough. You know that menu better than the hills of Judea. What do you have?
I don't know, Flo. I'm just not feeling like myself tonight.
Oh, you mean you don't want your regular herdsman's breakfast with extra wheat toast and a large white goat's milk?
Yeah, I think I'll just have 2 scrambled eggs on toast, please.
Adam and Eve on a raft, wreck 'em.
What do you have? Just take a look. Our menu's full of fine cuisine we like to cook. You don't have to sit there wishing you were feasting from our kitchen. Step right up and tell us what do you have.
All right, who's next?
You go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I'm not getting any younger here.
That's a fact.
Oh, stick a sock in it, Mo. So, will someone please order before the sun comes up?
Since Biff uses a pillar of salt with every meal he orders, I think we'll just split something.
All right, what do you have?
I think we'll just split a bowl of tomato soup, please.
Pharaoh's coming, part the Red Sea.
In this little town, here in Bethlehem, you can shop around. Why not come on in? You can eat your fill of bagels and conditionings. If you can't pay the bill, you can have the tickets! Just have to ask if there's something on the menu that's not that bad. You don't have to sit there wishing you were feasting from our kitchen. Step right up and tell us, just watch out for salmonella. Step right up and tell us what you have.
Wow, is this crazy rumor true? Are you really going to stop being open all night and do away with the night shift?
That's right, Biff. Now the town is full of the gills with the census. You know, it's lack of customers, all they're in the day shift. I'm afraid we're going to have to close her down for the night.
Well, you know, that's so he can sleep more and snore more. I heard tell he snores like the back end of an old mule.
Well, it takes one to know one.
But Mo, why?
It's not worth it to stay open all night for a few night owls. Nothing ever happens in this sleepy old town other than the occasional sheep stampede. You know, we've got to close her down for the night.
But Mo, what will we do? You know we have to stay open for the nights, and this is the only place to eat.
Well, there's that other place that's over on the south side of town.
You mean Awful Falafel? That place is, well, awful. Just one more piece of bad news. Should have seen it coming.
Lydia, meet terrible Tommy, the most pessimistic person on earth. Everything is always bad news to Tommy.
I'm not a pessimist, I'm a realist.
Oh, watch this. Hey, Tommy, isn't it great how much business there is with all these census people in town?
Are you kidding me? It turned the whole city upside down. The streets are crowded, the sheep are stressed out, and anybody that doesn't already have a hotel room is up the desert without a donkey.
See?
So why is there a census again?
Well, Caesar wanted to know how many people he has in his kingdom, so everyone has to go back to the town where they were born in order to be counted.
Okay.
And so Caesar can take more of my hard-earned money and erect statues in his image.
You're lucky he's not including camels, donkeys, goats, and sheep.
Well, you know, a couple came in here earlier this evening, and that poor girl had to be every day of 9 months pregnant. And you know, it's so crowded here, there was no place for them to go. I have never seen it like that in Little Bethlehem before.
Flo, you must feel so lucky to live in Bethlehem.
Lucky? Why do you say that? This is a one-donkey town.
I mean, I believe God could send the Messiah anytime he wants, even tonight.
Ha! A prophet wrote that hundreds of years ago. Seems like it's not likely to happen in my lifetime.
For sure.
I must get back to the rat race.
For sure.
The scriptures say the Messiah will come from Bethlehem. Maybe tonight.
Bethlehem, the Messiah. Tonight?
In these dark streets?
I doubt it. You're a dreamer.
For sure.
Little town of Bethlehem. gang. We better get to the hills and see shades of a sheep's tail. Back to work, Will.
I know, you'll pay us tomorrow for what you had tonight. Except tomorrow, we won't be open.
Flo, it is the right thing to do.
Stick a sock in it now. Ah, can I help you, stranger? You must be new in Bethlehem.
Yeah, I'm in for the census. Staying out at the Motel 6.
What motel?
The Motel 6. Will they leave the light on for you?
Leave the light on for you? Right.
Yeah, a new motel built recently by Thomas of Bodette Bethany.
Ah, never heard of it.
I'm surprised, Flo, you and your gossipy friends know all the scuttlebutt that's going on in Bethlehem.
Oh, stick a cork in it, Mo. Now, I don't remember an order to go.
Falafel and anchovy pizza?
Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I forgot to put it in. We'll make it for you right away.
It's all right, I can wait.
I'm sorry, I've been distracted.
What's up with you today, Flo? You usually don't make these kind of mistakes.
Oh, it's that young couple that came in earlier. They had no place to stay and they didn't have a shekel to their name.
The girl who was going to have a baby?
Yep, I am worried sick about her.
At least they're not going to be hungry anymore because Flo threw so much free food on their table, they won't have to eat for at least a week.
Oh, Flo, you're an old softie.
Yeah, maybe I am. But if you tell anyone, I might have to break your arm. Still, I hate thinking of them out there in the dark all alone.
But you don't even know them. Why does it bother you so much?
Well, Herod and his men rule with an iron fist. They're awful. And I believe that when the Messiah does come, he'll be kind and gentle.
I know.
Gentle. Jeremiah said he'll be a conqueror. He'll gather all the scattered people of Judah and defeat nations. He's going to be a warrior.
Warrior, Isaiah says he's going to be a judge. He'll have the spirit of wisdom and the knowledge and the fear of the Lord.
I believe he'll be a priest because Isaiah said that faithfulness will be felt and righteousness will be felt and faithfulness the searchworm is faithful.
Well, regardless of what he's going to be like, the Messiah will be from here, and he'll be king from the line of David.
But is he really going to be born here in Bethlehem?
Listen, Micah says, "But you, Bethlehem, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origins are from old, from ancient times."
That was written hundreds of years ago. Why are you sure it's still true?
Because God promised it, and God always keeps his promises.
Father Abraham has many sons, and from that line Messiah will come, son of David and all the rest, and soon the nations will be blessed. God always keeps his promise, kings whether big or small, never once has he forgotten. You can trust the promise of God.
Messiah was born right here in Bethlehem, well, I would just drop everything and go see him. And I'd take him a ton of food.
Flo, about you ready to drop everything on top of that poor lady from Motel 6.
Here's your MLT, your mutton, lettuce, and tomato. What? What is that? What is that? See that? What is that? All the lights.
Maybe the Motel 6 left the light on in every room.
What's that? It's as bright as day out there.
Not sure what it is, but it can't be good.
Well, the lights are out over the shepherd's field.
What in the world?
Or out of this world. Did you see that light?
You know, I'm a little worried about that young couple who was sleeping in my stable. You know, the ones you mentioned earlier. The young girl who was soon to have a baby.
For sure.
You're kidding me. You put them in the stable? For sure. Now you have me doing that.
Just sleeping there tonight is all. You know we're overbooked. Besides, I have a checkout in the morning. Maybe I should go check in on them. I think these bright flashes of light might have frightened them.
For sure. I have been worried about that sweet young mother-to-be all night.
Oh, Mary is her name, and Joseph is her husband. Came all the way from Nazareth.
For sure.
Well, that's a long way from home. I hope you give them a better place to stay when that poor little girl or little boy is born.
Oh, that reminds me. She said the strangest thing when I asked her if she hoped it was a boy or a girl.
Really? What'd she say?
She just looked at me, smiled, and said, "It's a boy."
What?
Maybe she was just hoping?
No. She said an angel told her she was to give birth to a son. Said it was all part of God's plan.
For sure.
The angel Gabriel from heaven
It would be so wonderful if Mary's baby was part of God's plan, just like the angel told her.
It would also be wonderful if Fala could give those kids a nice place to stay.
And it would be so wonderful if I could get my pizza sometime soon.
Lydia, you may as well start cleaning up the tables because Mo insists that we're going to be closing soon.
You're really going to do it?
Nothing important ever happens at night. We're not making any shekels. It's time for us to stop kidding ourselves. We have to close down.
Did you see anything? Nothing. And you?
Whoa, 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 young fellows, hold your giddy up there. What's happening out? A sheep stampede? You almost broke my door down. That's just not like you. You know, it's really not like them at all.
Did you see it?
See what?
The light, Mo, the light. It was angels.
You saw angels?
Didn't you? They were everywhere. And the angels talked to us.
Angels talk to you?
I was terrified at first. And they didn't just talk, they praised God, and it was loud.
I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord.
I mean, you saw this. I mean, you're joking, right?
Not joking.
Tommy, you're always the guy who gives us the bad news. So tell me, what is the bad news about this?
born right here, tonight, is the Messiah, the Savior that God has promised.
All right, you shepherds, what are you up to?
Us? What did we
Oh, no. Don't act so innocent. I was sound asleep when I heard a commotion going on in my stable. I looked out the window and saw you guys running up the street, skipping and hollering. I knew you were up to no good, so I followed you straight here.
For sure. La, take it easy, calm down.
I won't calm down. I want to know what these troublemakers were doing in my stable.
Well, Miss Fala, there was this angel,
Angel?
And he told us that the Savior was born here tonight.
Savior?
and that we could find him wrapped in cloths in a manger. And sure enough, we found him in your stable.
In my stable? Oh, heavens to Cana, I think I need to sit down.
For sure.
After all these years of waiting, God has kept his promise. The Messiah, the Savior, has been born right here in the city of David.
He is Christ the Lord.
Good news of great joy for all the people.
So, Mary's baby
Born in my stable.
is the Messiah sent by God to us. I have to go see him. Yeah.
We've got to clean up and lock up first, but, you know, look at the time here. It is almost time to go.
Oh, stick a cork in that, Mo. Never mind all that. We have to go see this baby.
I need to sit down.
For sure. Oh, for heaven's sake. You are already sick. What you need to do is get up, get the lead out, and go see this baby. Mo, are you coming with us?
I do want to go see. Let's go.
This
never believe I would live to see this day.
Neither would I.
My Uncle Simeon told me that God told him that he wouldn't die until he saw the Messiah. That's why I'm here in Bethlehem. I wanted to see him.
In all of the world, we're the only ones who know the Messiah has been born in Bethlehem.
For sure. You were right, Flo. Working the night shift does have its benefits.
So what do we do now?
We've got to tell everybody we can.
How can we speak to so many people?
Don't be so negative. This is the news we've been waiting for. Let's spread the news like I spread my butter.
Mo, come quick. There's a caravan full of people that just pulled up.
They saw it open 24 hours ago.
They're apparently tourists from all over the world.
Well, I'm afraid there is nothing we can do for them. It's after midnight, and Mo says we're not staying open for the night shift anymore.
Flo, go seat our guests. We may not be able to go out and tell the world that the Messiah is here, but it seems like God is bringing some people here to us.
You mean?
Yes, we need to spread the word. And besides, the Emmanuel Pub is the perfect place to do it 24 hours a day. And we can't abandon our customers to that awful falafel.
That's news I've heard for sure. So, we're staying open for the night shift?
Absolutely. Who says nothing ever happens at night in Bethlehem? Falafel's on the house. The Emmanuel Pub.
Mo, that is wonderful. And you know, we've always had good food, right? And good service. And now we have the good news. Everyone has to come to Emmanuel. Yay!
You have done a wonderful job. Everybody. Now is the time for some pictures. If anybody wants to get a picture of their star, or do you want to take a whole picture of the whole cast, Marilyn, or you got some? I know you can. I can't. Well, get this front line, and then we'll. Yeah, children can sit. Wanderers and seekers, step up a little bit. There you go. Yeah. They're so used to looking at me because, you know, I'm just like that. Thank you very much. All right, remember, you can step up to take a picture of your student, teacher and me. But we're going to head for conference room 1 to disrobe, and you're going to head for the parish hall and wait for your child. Thank you again.